plans to open up in Provo or here.
Oh, okay.
How did you get
That's a little bit more tricky.
Yeah.
I went to school up in Logan, Utah about 13 years ago now, and I loved that area so much that I wanted to come back to Utah. And when talking to my wife, she just thought Logan might be too small of a market to operate a pizza place in, and then we thought Salt Lake might be a little too big, so we chose to go like kind of in the middle, Provo-Orem area.
What would you say defines a good pizza?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that makes such a difference is the ovens that you use. We use a real brick oven. I think you have to go with a real brick oven to get that nice crispy bottom, and no sogginess in the crust and things of that nature. We do a very unique pizza. It's probably not the most popular. I'd say the two most popular are the margarita, which is a little bit unique for our restaurant, and the special, which is less unique because it's very much everybody else's supreme. But beyond that, we have a pizza called the Mark Anthony, which was actually inspired by a pasta dish that my mother used to make for a customer named Mark Anthony, and it was a really spicy pasta dish, and added bacon to it for a little bit more salty flavor, and that's been a really big success, a big hit for us, just because it is so unique. I mean, if you go to any other pizza place, you can't get anything like that around here.
Exactly.
Yeah. People, when they refer to New York pizza, they actually want it to kind of flop in the middle.
Right.
Which, if I ever made a pizza that way, my mom would probably slap me with the paddle. Because
Right.
she was always like, make sure your middles are thick. If the middles are thin, people aren't going to be able to eat the pizza. It's going to fall on them and make a mess. So.
And how has the economy affected business, or have you noticed any change?
Well, yeah, we noticed it significantly around graduation time, because that's when typically business is really good for us. And this year was really bad. Usually we make most of our profits the months of like March and April, and a little into May. And this year, March, April, and May were really bad. Like, I think even May we may have even posted a loss, which we're never supposed to do around that time. I think the most important thing when people come to Nicolitalia is that this is a business that was built on a family tradition, more than anything else. Everything that we're doing here is things that I learned from my mother and my father, many years ago, and we're trying to pass that on to, the community of Provo-Orem, and share that, tradition with them, basically. Need to remind me to call Trump.
Look, folks, he does in fact wash his hands.